and it would be like, I don't know, 30 guys or something like that. And I was in it 1 year. And I've just got this image as being a single guy or an eligible bachelor or whatever. And so I was on all these different shows that were about singles or about bachelors or about people who like to just enjoy the single life.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly, but it just stuck for a while. And so I was on all these, like, I was on this reality show that was about singles, and I was on this one matchmaking show, and so, yeah, it just kind of grew from there.
I see. But that was exciting to see you there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was fun. I enjoyed it.
We love the women magazines, you know.
Yeah. My vision for an ideal world, or the world that I would like to live in, is basically where everybody caters to my every whim, where I am like a god, a king, an emperor of the world. That would be the perfect sort of world for me. Actually, no, I'm just kidding. No, really, my vision for the ideal sort of world would be somewhere where people don't just look after themselves, where people care about not just the people around them immediately, but whether it's their community or the country or the world in general. I think it's always good to have people who are concerned with more than just what's important to them and just their immediate needs. So that's my vision for the world.
You know, I think you are a very deep guy, and in terms of your ways of thinking and your thoughts. And I just think people who are a little bit more calmer and quieter are much more deeper. Is that true or no?
Yeah, either that or they just are completely, they have no personality at all. So
which one is it?
You figure out which one it is.
I see. Wow. You know, we've already come to the end again, and I don't know where the time goes.
Jeez,
but
yeah,
it just gone. We want you to be able to actually, on air, thank someone or a couple people, whoever you want to thank, and give a little thanks to on air and give them some limelight. Or if you want to thank your own self, go ahead, whatever you want to do. So yeah, please go ahead and share with us who you would like to thank to.
All right. Well, I would like to thank myself for being so fantastic. No, I'm kidding.
Not.
No, actually, this is great because usually being the host or the person who is making things go on the show, I don't often get a chance to thank people. It's usually the guests who get to thank people.
Right.
So I would actually like to thank my family because, well, obviously they've always been there for me. My parents have always been supportive and gave me the tools to be able to do what I do and for me to have gotten as far as I've gotten in life. My brother and sister have always been there and supported me as well, especially my sister, who's financially supported me a lot of those years, and my nieces and nephews, who I love to death, and Alyssa, Jason, Starr, and Olivia, who really are sort of what I look forward to every year, going and seeing and hanging out with my nieces and nephew. So thank you to my family.
Oh, wow. And this is fabulous that you get to do some shout-outs out there and things like this. And clearly, I think from the show before, you were saying that a lot of people don't come to an end of their life and say, hey, I wish I had more time working. It's definitely family. And I see, you know, you're a very family-oriented person. I'm sure your nieces and nephew love to see Uncle Brian, right?
I like to think so, yeah.
Do you always buy gifts from them, for them, and then take it?
You know, it's not so much about buying gifts, because I oftentimes forget to buy gifts when I go back, because I'm always rushing and whatnot.
That's right.
But I think it's just because I'm mentally at the same level as them. Or now they've sort of eclipsed me, and they're like, you're so immature, Uncle Brian. But just because I'll play with them.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you can throw them the keyword talk and do something like that.
I'll try that next time.
All right. Well, thank you so much once again for taking the time out. And if you want to go ahead and say your last bit of goodbyes to our viewers, if you can, and go ahead and see if you can do that so we can say goodbye.
All right. Well, I want to thank all of the viewers of Star English, and especially the staff and Dorothy as well, for inviting me here again. Every day, I'm thankful that people actually listen and watch me on the TV and radio and actually care that I care to listen to what I have to say. So, as always, I thank all of you out there for your support and ask that you please continue to support me or else I'll be out of a job.
All right, we'll be a little fan club on the back and cheerleading, Brian Rhee.
Yeah, either that or I'm just going to become a huge burden to society. So
we'll put you on every once in a while here.
Thank you.
Come on.
I appreciate it.
How you doing now? All right, we're going to have to wave goodbye to everybody, and thank you so much once again, Brian, for coming on.
Thank you.
And good luck to everything you do, and I hope you get to spend lots of time with your family too.
Thanks a lot.
All right, we'll have to say goodbye.
All right, bye.
Bye. There is a wonderful phrase that I got reminded of the other day, and I wanted to share it with you. No matter how tough or hard it is for you in work, studying, or with a significant other, we know there is a day that will come that all will be worth it. We sometimes say, there is a silver lining to everything. So to note, there is always a positive, even in the negative. So to look at all the good points to things, not only just the easy way out, to point fingers to see only the negative, let's repeat this phrase. There's always a silver lining to everything. 기억하세요.